Yo guys, welcome back to Top Gossip 24. This is your humble servant right here on this platform, Top Gossip 24. And today I have something else I want to share with you. Breaking news, Kakra and Sankan Eshe said Dr. Hassan Ayariga has not relented in his push to ensure that the Igbo king Jude Chukwudi is being pushed out. And a while ago, he said the passport has been taken away. I think so. Our brother, on the other hand, on social media, Tuntum Network, Cyrus, also Akikenbi Edia chair, the same Igbo king. And all these things are pointing to one point. Let's go and listen to the two guys. We'll be right back on this platform and we'll do the needful to ensure that we analyze the whole issue, talk about what we have to say, put our minds together on the entire thing, and then we strike the balance. Because I believe this guy has done a lot of harm more than good. And per what Dr. Hassan Ayariga is saying, he has chunk of information about his dirty dealings in Ghana. Can Ghanaians wake up one time and fight this fight? Let's get ready and listen to Dr. Hassan Ayariga. We'll be right back.
Let me first of all, let me tell you that on Monday he was invited to the police.
Oh, this Monday of this week?
Yes.
Wow.
And his passport has been taken.
His what?
His passport has been taken away from him.
His passport, Chukwudi Jude passport,
has been taken away from him.
And it was given back to him. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's been taken away from him.
So
he doesn't have a passport now.
The security services have confiscated the passport now.
Yes.
Wow.
That's the breaking
news.
And he is investigated because I've given them a lot of evidence. So, my brother, it's done. I have registered our displeasure against the behavior of certain groups of Nigerians in Ghana, including their head, the so-called head, the Igbo king. I am here to give you a lot of expose this evening about the so-called Eze. I don't know. I don't even know his name. I don't know whether he's called Eze or Chuku or whatever. I don't know.
So many of them, you know.
He has so many names. When you
and we are told that the first title, which is the Eze, has been banned in the Igbo land by the Igbo traditional council or something.
But even the Igbo community in Ghana come out to say he's not their leader. They have not selected him to be their leader. So they don't know how he became a leader of the Igbo king. Igbo is not in their books, but he parades himself because he is. I think I've sent you those documents. I think I've sent you the court cases, the publications, and all that. If you check your WhatsApp, it's there. Able to publish some of these things and put them on the screen for people to see.
Yeah.
And the newspaper with publications against him that he's not their king, he's not their leader. They have not elected him as a leader. So whatever he's doing, it is his own cup of tea. And I'm now getting the picture so well because many people are calling in and giving me series of events, evidence, a lot of evidence against the Igbo's man activities in Ghana and abroad.
Yeah.
And that this man is tarnishing the image of Ghana, including our sitting president, including former presidents, including all ministers of state. This man has tarnished the image of them. And he has given me a voice recording and a detailed explanation of activities. And the reason why he takes pictures with almost every president. The reason why he has pictures, videos of him with everybody. According to this gentleman, he used to work with him.
Oh, so then if I get you, it's like one of those, announcer style of entrapment, filming people, and then later we'll put a narrative to it and all.
We wrote to House of Chiefs.
NIB, the National Bureau of Investigations.
And I've sent a lot of evidence to national security of his activities in Ghana and the damage he's causing to Ghana and our current president, former president, everybody.
Wow.
I've sent the recording and all those evidence to
this is unprecedented.
This man is destroying the name of Ghana. this man shouldn't even be given 1 minute to stay in Ghana. 1 minute. This man and his group of criminals in Ghana should not be given 1 minute, 1 second.
This episode, ladies and gentlemen, is about an ongoing saga between the Nigerian Igbo king in Ghana and we, the people of Ghana. I've had so many people send me videos of him mentioning my name in his interviews and in his press conference, as in me, Cyrus, being the reason why the whole story broke out. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have any time to waste. I'm going to use the same press conference that he did to prove to you why the problem of Africa isn't spiritual, but a lack of responsible leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be very short but needful. Trust me. Let's get into it. I'm Cyrus of Tuntum Network, and I want to believe he referred to me, or else I stand corrected. Now, the fundamental issue with this Igbo king is his lack of self-awareness and his lack of self-accountability. And this even extends to African leadership in general. Ladies and gentlemen, when you accept to be in a position of leadership, you must always know where you are at all times, to know how to act at all times and speak accordingly. Let me help him here. He's forgotten that he is a foreigner in Ghana. He has mistaken the hospitality of Ghanaians to mean that he is an indigent. This is where his problems actually originated. Ghana accepted him and allowed him to live here and do well for himself. That is a fact. And because of that and his support for some people in the local community and perhaps his dealings with politicians, he began to think of himself as actually a Ghanaian and wished to be acknowledged as such, ladies and gentlemen. But no, you aren't a Ghanaian by any stretch of your imagination. And for that reason, Mr. Igbo King, your kingdom is irrelevant to us Ghanaians, except that you wish to establish it on our soil. Do you really think we have time to follow up on what you want to do, if not because you wish to do it in Ghana? Think about it. This is why I'm insisting that self-awareness at all times is a fundamental requirement for anyone who aspires to be a leader. You forgot who you are in Ghana for a minute, and when videos started coming out of your intentions, ladies and gentlemen, you immediately concluded that someone hates you or is against you. Who has the time to do that? The contradictions in your own videos makes you come off as a person that cannot be trusted. If I were you or in your advisory team, I would suggest you hold back for a while and let the whole thing die down. Secondly, you lack self-accountability, and I'm really sorry I have to be blunt with you on this. Listen, I have so many critical issues researching on about Africa, and I wouldn't have given you a second of my time on my platform if you weren't seen in videos making those statements about your plans of establishing a kingdom in Ghana. If it didn't happen, I would never mention your name. This is how you lack self-accountability. When you encounter a problem, you don't look at the root cause and the solutions with an objective mind or eye. The first thing you do is look around for someone to blame, just as typical as African politicians.
All right, guys, so I believe strongly say you guys listen to the two gentlemen on this show right now. This is Dr. Hassan Ayariga and Cyrus, my brother, on the other hand, on Tuntum Network. To be honest with you, it is these two fine gentlemen that are doing a yeoman's job to expose this guy in question. Honestly speaking, we are still holding on tight to ensure that the exposés that Hassan Ayariga said is going to bring out will hit you so hard because of the way you utter words and your utterances in Ghana. Like the way my brother Cyrus is saying, you have forgotten that you are not a Ghanaian and you throw yourself about everywhere to make yourself feel good. I also want you to know that as the government have stated that you are not allowed to celebrate anything or hold yourself to be a king in the Ghana land, it goes down and you know exactly what to do. Whoever accepts you to behave or act in that capacity, it's someone we all don't know, and we are yet to know who accepts you. But your own people have denounced you and they said they don't know you. Now this goes straight to you from this platform, Top Gossip 24. We know the way you guys behave. We know the way you guys take everything you see as business. Irrespective of what you see on the street of Accra, Ghana, is business to you. But we as Ghanaians don't see it that way, Mr. Igbo King. I'm sorry that everything is coming at you. Unfortunately, you are the one that caused all this situation that we are going through right now. And most Ghanaians, to be honest with you, are not safe. If you look at what I've dropped there, people are talking about all the things that is going on, kidnapping, open prostitution. I mean, somebody will say that, was there no prostitution in Ghana? We all know that those days there were prostitution in Ghana everywhere. Yet these days, according to what I'm hearing yesterday, when I talked to one of my brothers on TikTok, Hafiz, he's saying that even in Tamale, where everybody believes that is a Muslim community, nowadays when you walk on the street of Tamale and other Muslim community, you see an open prostitution everywhere. Drugs is at the edge of everybody's house. Young kids are even taking it in Accra. All these things are things that people are associating with you guys. If I were you at this point in time, what you have to do is to sanitize your people, sanitize your system, ensure that everything around you is good. Yet you are not doing so. You rather throw yourself about trying to celebrate Yam Festival, which we will not allow you to celebrate. Perhaps you can do it in a little bit in your home, and you can eat that Yam Festival with your wife and kids. But I believe strongly right now that your kids who are in other schools are thinking, why is all this thing going on, and why is it that my dad is putting himself up out there in the social media market and everybody is talking about him? We want you guys to know that those that are not documented and living in Ghana and trying to make themselves Ghanaians, it is about time that you guys think twice, because every country is taking out any undocumented person, likewise Ghana. And to be honest with you, what Dr. Hassan Ayariga talked about really hit me so hard. It look as if you guys know what you want. That is why you present yourself that way, to be taking pictures with ex-president John Agyapong Kufuor, ex-president Nana Akufo-Addo, and the current government John Dramani Mahama, because you have a secret agenda. You have failed, and the people of Ghana as weakened. We want you and your people to know that we can't take that nonsense again. Sorry for my words, but that is what I have to say. It is important that we put you guys where you belong. And on this platform, we're going to expose any little thing that we hear out there about you and your people out there. Honestly speaking, it is time for you guys to start packing your things. Nyeshi Ghana. Moon free Ghana. The way this is your humble 7 right here on this platform, Top Gossip 24, and I'm hitting the live stream right now, and I need all of you out there to join us. I understand your passport have been confiscated or seized. That is what is going on in Ghana right now. Bye for now. But more than I said, before you go, you subscribe to this platform, Top Gossip 24. We are talking about undocumented people that are living in Ghana, and they are causing a lot of trouble and a lot of harm. That is what we're talking about on this platform. And so if you know you're living in Ghana and you're undocumented, time is up. That's Yebeshia Pia Eko.